Howdy folks, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I've got a gift request from none other than MontaukEd. But first, gotta show you. Ed sent this to me. I did an unboxing video. Ed is from Montauk, New York, as you might expect, the easternmost part of Long Island. And anyhow, and I'm also wearing the FDNY in honor of, not that Ed was on in the fire department in New York, but why not? He's down in North Carolina. Ed made a gift to me to do Aaron Tippin's You've Got to Stand for Something. So Ed, thank you for that. Again, thank you for this because I love it. It's comfortable and all that. But you've got to stand for something. So let's find out what Aaron has to say about standing for something. Yeah, you got to have values. It doesn't mean you got to scream about them, but you got to live them. And it's actually better to live your values rather than moralizing and ethics and like telling everybody what to do. Just live your business and move along. You know what I mean? Let's see how Aaron develops it. Here we go. Love the beginning. Love it. Love that.
Now Daddy didn't like trouble, but if he came along, everyone that knew him knew each side that he'd be on. He never was a hero of this county's shining light, but you could always find him standing up for what he thought was right.
There you go.
He'd say, you've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. You've got to be your own man, not a puppet on a string. And never compromise what's right, and uphold your family name. Oh, you've got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything.
It's an Irish
now we
feel
might have been better off or on a bigger house if Daddy had done more giving in or a little more backing down. But we always had plenty, just living his advice. Whatever you do today, you'll have to sleep with tonight. And he'd say, you've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. You've got to be your own man, not a puppet on a string. And never compromise what's right, and uphold your family name. Oh, you've got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything. Now I know that things are different than they were in Daddy's day, but I still believe what makes a man really hasn't changed. You've got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything. So you've got to be your own man, not a puppet on a string. Never compromise what's right, and uphold your family name. Oh, you've got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything.
Love his voice in this song.
So you've got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything.
Irish wedding song for this. Party song anyway. But the lyrics in it, yep. I mean, I love that. And the thing, you got to know what you value and what you believe in. And one of the sad things I see about the digital age in which we live, in which so many different opinions are being magnified and put out there. People are downloading, in today's day and time, a particular political parties, whether it's the left or the right in the United States, Republican or Democrat, they're downloading those ideas into their heads, as opposed to saying, you know, would I come up with that idea on my own? And that's where I come from with what do I stand for? You'll hear me say it about writing songs. I say it a lot. I'm like, there was a time when there was nothing on that page, and somebody came up with that idea lyrically. And I marvel at those things. But one of the reasons I marvel at that too is because I'm always looking at the genesis of ideas, the genesis of things, where they began and where they're likely to go or where they are. And I think that way about ideas a lot. I was a philosophy major at Rutgers, and I'm still a philosopher. It just is, I think about things in many different ways, and it doesn't make me right. It just means I have a neutral perspective on a lot of things, but there are certain things I believe very much in: kindness, generosity, thoughtfulness, helping where you can. But when I look at the genesis of ideas, I say, all right, I see ideas we're bombarded with ideas with social media, and it's gotten more intensified because now that people are giving their opinions more often on Facebook, on Instagram, and wherever else they may have a podcast, and wherever, you get more invested in your opinions. And then you have they're what's called sunken costs. These are sunken psychological costs, where the more you espouse a given idea, the more you feel beholden to it. And then to get it out there even more so, you tend to intensify it. And that's where, like, socially, online, social psychologists, they've done numerous studies and have said that people in an online forum are 6 times more likely, 6 times more quickly to refer to somebody else as a Nazi or as Hitler as they would in person. There is something when we're face to face with people at a gathering, at a party, or somewhere, that sort of, we have a greater sense of decorum in those environments. But now that people are online a lot more, the keyboard vigilantes are just giving your opinion. You tend to be much more invested in that opinion, and that is polarizing. And what I look at is, are you downloading those ideas from somewhere else into your head and then putting them out there merely because other people who think like you are putting them out there? Or would you come up with that idea on your own? Whatever the idea is, whether it's religious idea, whether it's political, any idea on anything, would you be fighting for that thing had nobody put the idea in your head? Would it have dawned on you? And you fill in the blanks on what those things are that you value. But then there are things like, I like the way Aaron presented it in this song, where, his father he wasn't a loud man. He wasn't a pompous man. I mean, those weren't the words Aaron said, but that's an implication of it. But people knew where he stood when things came down to it. He would let you know. And I can relate to that because I'm not loud about my stuff either. I'm libertarian. I live and let live, unless you're hurting someone else. And the one thing, and I've said this before in videos, that my switch flips very quickly when I see someone being mean. I am so chill 98% of the time. And I believe in a lot of things, I do, but I just don't overreact to it. If somebody disagrees with me politically or religiously or any other way, I'm like, okay, that's fine. Everybody can have their own ideas. But when I see somebody being mean, and I don't care who they are, I could agree with somebody politically 100%, right down doctrinally, right down the line, and not want anything to do with that person. Because if they stand in their opinions pompously and they're nasty about it, I don't want anything to do with it. I like to have good discourse, good convivial, kind discourse. So as far as the song goes, well, I love the way Aaron sang it. I love his voice. I've done some of Aaron's songs before, and I love the instrumentation in this one. It's a great blend, very unique, very different blend for the content of the song, for the lyrics and the quote-unquote message, the central theme of the song. Stand for something. And I like that he used his own father as an example. I mean, that was just a beautiful touch in there. This is how he stood. And he could have given in, and he could have sold out and made more money and had a bigger house and all this stuff, but he didn't. He was true to who he was. And that's where, when you're trying to find out who you are, it's so valuable. That's partly why I wrote the book that I did. Oh yeah. I'll put it up on the screen, one side or the other. I don't know which. But if you email me at rockinthecountry@gmail.com, I'll email you for free a digital version of the book on 9 personalities that I wrote. And I created a personality test, a 77 question, and that too is free. I do this just to help people, but I'll give the personality test to my clients so they could take it and get ideas, give us things to discuss, and it will help them figure out who they are, what they value, what they don't value, and if they're living accordingly. Sometimes you don't know what you don't know, and someone else can help point it out, and that can help you live more authentically, more in alignment with who you are, how you were made at birth, and your DNA, psychological, emotional, physical, all that. You could be consistent. So, oh yeah, here's a shock. MontaukEd requested this one and gets me going. You're unbelievable, Ed. I don't know how you do this. It's like every single song, and I love it. I do. So I'm going to rate this song. I absolutely loved the instrumentation in this. Loved it. And I liked the message. And I liked a lot Aaron's voice in this and the way he sang it. He was not preachy. He was not coming off as badass. It was just a well done traditional country way of delivering a message. And I got to go with the number that popped into my head on this, and it was a 9.6. I absolutely love this song. That's obvious by the rating, but I loved it. So anyway, Ed, thanks for spinning my wheels, my friend. I love it when they spin. Hopefully I don't crash into something. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country.